No, and when I'm asked this question, I always say that when the word diversity comes up in BBC meetings, what they get out the skin colour chart. You know, how many have we got of black and brown and white and Asiatics? You know, if you tick the right boxes on the skin colour chart, then you're fulfilling your diversity quotas. Similarly with sexual orientation and those kind of issues, which are, what it means actually is that what you get is a workforce which is quite diverse in terms of racial background, but not at all diverse in terms of its political outlook. And it's real diversity, which is what the BBC should be aiming for, is nowhere on the horizon in the BBC. There's a point about the importance of this subject. You know, we don't bang on about diversity of opinion when it comes to other media organisations. So, you know, you could say, well, the Daily Telegraph, for which I write often, Daily Telegraph is an unabashedly right-wing newspaper. It takes a conservative line. But it's entitled to do so, and all its money comes from people who buy the newspaper and therefore are self-selecting. When it comes to the BBC, we all pay for the BBC. And the quid pro quo of the universal licence fee and the fact that we all have to pay, the quid pro quo is that every opinion should be represented on the BBC fairly, and that's what doesn't happen. You very rarely hear, I mean, during the Brexit debate, it became laughable. The BBC's evident partisanship on that issue was striking and became obvious to people. And I think actually the Brexit episode, the whole thing, the whole saga, was something which brought into focus for a lot of people just what's wrong with the BBC.